But Honorable Speaker, I am concerned that the other year when they introduced the digital number plates, at the pitch here on the floor of Parliament was, we are increasing the money for digital number plates because we are going to make them electronic, that in case of any problem, they can help our government, it can be easier for government to track. But Honorable Speaker, I'm here to inform the House and the country that a friend of mine, thugs came into the house, took the number plate of his cars. We went to ensure that, I told him it's a promise, they can easily track this. But Right Honorable Speaker, the information there is, those number plates cannot be tracked. I would wish, Madam Speaker, that the company that is charging over 750,000 for the number plates are put to task to ask why they lied to this country. Because, Madam Speaker, here we operate on thinking that they increased the money because Uganda, it was an addition to the people of Uganda. It was a security, mainly it was because of the security part of the number plate. That's why the prices were increased. So, Right Honorable Speaker, I know the Minister of Internal Affairs is here, and it's an area of concern. I would wish that, Madam Speaker, that somebody is put to task to explain why Ugandans were duped, and they are not they are paying highly for a service they never receive. Thank you.
For you to be able to track such a car, it must be synchronized with the camera system. Now, if there is a camera system in that area, it will be able to show that this is the location of the car. Maybe we shall need to hear from the Minister.
I've noted the concern of the member, Right Honorable Speaker, and members. May you, if it pleases you, if I could consult the Minister of Works, the Minister for Security, and interrogate this further so that we come with a more informed position.
Thank you.
Right,
Minister of Works and Internal Affairs. It is Works and Internal Affairs.
And Security, which led the Minister for Security.
Okay. Right, Honorable Speaker, I appreciate your submission that probably it must work within areas where there are cameras. But that they never told to us, Right Honorable Speaker. Cameras are only in a few parts of the country, but people who are paying for these number plates are all over the country. So we cannot...
Let's get a report tomorrow. Honorable Government Chief Whip. Can we get a report to that effect tomorrow? There's Prime Minister here.
Maybe, Right Honorable Speaker and members, could you allow us like a week so that we get the facts together and revert with?
Can we get it on Friday?
Yes, you can, Right Honorable Speaker.
Yes, because we'll sit on Friday. Honorable members, in the public gallery this afternoon, we have members of the Executive Committee of Makerere Actual Society from Makerere University. You're most welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Join me in welcoming them. Honorable members, in the VIP gallery this afternoon, we have a delegation of staff from on attachment from the Parliament of Malawi. You're most welcome. We have Honorable Kabambe, Senior Budget Analyst. Honorable, Miss Florence, Senior Studio Engineer. Mr. Elvis Mukwasa, Assistant Accountant. Mr. Martin Namacheka, Assistant Librarian. Mr. Martin Shilipa, Press Supervisor, Miss Jacqueline Mwakaila, Clerical Officer, and then Miss Martha, Security Assistant. You're most welcome. They are here to witness our proceedings, and we want to welcome you to the Republic of Uganda. And this is the Pearl of Africa. Join me in welcoming them, members. Yes, Honorable Barara Basil.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. 28th, we shall be considering appropriation, and appropriation divides the cake across the country. Recently, trade order was unleashed across the whole country, and many of those small earners were affected in the city, in the town councils, in the municipalities. So, Right Honorable Speaker, if it is not too late, these people were removed without alternative place where to go to. I would request that during the appropriation, if it's not too late, they are considered, especially in cities and municipalities where they are removed from the streets. Alternative places of trading could be offered to them during this appropriation, so that lands are purchased to relocate them so that they can continue serving this country.
Honourable members, we are almost at the final tail of appropriation. We had the budget framework paper. That should have been where some of these things should have come from. We had a budget called Circular 1. And if those specific votes or ministries realized that was not involved, we still had an opening in the budget called Circular 2. I don't want us to do a lot of alterations, shifting things from unfunded priorities into the funded priorities. You will distort what executive wants. But let's wait and see what the report has. We will be debating in anticipation. But in my own opinion, we should be able to look at what executive wants out of us.
Most obliged.
Okay.
And I wish you the best as the next speaker.
Thank you, Basil. Yes, Remiaga.
Thank you very much, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, I rise to raise a matter of great public importance. Some time back, government took a deliberate process and policy to have the fuel reserves restored in this country. But only a few days in the conflict.
Help me on the rule you're referring to. I've seen you the rules of procedure.
I'm rising under your powers under Rule 7, Right Honourable Speaker.
On what?
Rule 7.
Rule 7.
Yes, for you to allow me to.
General powers of a speaker. Have you become a speaker today?
No. I've invoked and you've allowed, and I'm proceeding under your general powers, Right Honourable Speaker, which are unlimited and very inherent.
So what
and you allowed me.
What is your issue, Sechi?
Yes, Right Honourable Speaker, we've seen the country is experiencing a shock. The road users, the motor vehicle owners, right from Masaka all the way to Kampala, those who use Total petrol stations are not able to get petrol on these stations. And even we who use, some of the members who use diesel, Right Honourable Speaker, the skyrocketing prices cause out of 100,000 shillings one could get 20 litres, but it is now 18.5 litres you can get, and I don't see a solution in the near future. Right Honourable Speaker, we've read and we know that Uganda will use 240 million barrels of fuel in this country per month. And the question I'm raising, are there contingent measures to be taken by government in view of the spikes in the oil prices in this country? Uganda is a landlocked country. We can't afford to be without fuel. We cannot afford. And we are beset by very big problems. The pipelines need to be worked on. But our own reserves, Right Honourable Speaker, what happened to the oil reserves we had in this country? Can government therefore update us on the procedures and measures to be taken to avert the fuel crisis in this country?
Thank you. Thank you. Honourable members, I remember in March this year, the Minister of Energy had a press conference and talked about the fuel reserves, where we had